This main right you can identify and go for the giving the anesthesia to that particular level. Okay. If you don't see, you can come on front side and you can carefully you can see the movement of that particular animal. If it is exceeds the dose, then that animal will take the animal to operating table. Anyone you can bring one more scissor.
ನೀವು ಎಡ್ಸ್ನ ಸೀಜರ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಸೀಜರ್ ಇದು ಕೊಡ್ರಿ ಪ್ಯಾರ್ನ
Okay, and first you should see the position of the incision. Where you should do the incision. Okay. This is the architectomy. Here in this region, you can take the incision. Okay, all of you are seeing.
Yes, sir.
This is the region you can take the incision. Okay, and first what you should do? First remove the hairs in this particular region.
ಇರಲಿ ಬೇಡ ಬೇಡ
You know regarding unilateral and bilateral. Okay, what is unilateral?
ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ ಶ್ರವಣ ಎಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ ಕಣ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು
ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, when the animal will give the signals to the wake up, then once again you can give the little amount of anesthesia. In one petri plate you can use for the dumping your waste materials. Okay. Actually, you can first you should locate the position of the incision and remove the hairs and lift the first layer. You can cut the layer like this. This is the outer layer. You are taking the incision. Okay. Once again, you can go for the inner layer incision. Still, you need the incision. Hold the inner layer. Still it is not completed. You can see here. Now it is both the layer of incision you have completed. One blunt forceps and one pointed forceps you can use. Don't use the pointed forceps to holding the inner organs. Okay? This is the incision. Okay, slightly you can push the scrotal sac. The testis will come upward. See, this is the what it
Head
means by unilateral and bilateral. It's the one-sided testis. Okay. If you are taking the first, you should go for the one-sided testis. You should remove it. This is the testis, and I know regarding this, you know the accessory reproductive organs. This this is the what are the accessory reproductive organs in male reproductive system? This is the epididymis. Okay, you can see this is the
testis.
in the epididymis itself. What are the reasons?
Testis joining point. Starting point.
Within the epididymis, you will have the three different segments. One is the caput, carpus, and this is the cauda. You can see this is the cauda region. Okay, and now you can one end of this cauda region is attached to the vas deferens. You can see this is a tube-like structure. What is the function of this tube? See the animal movement also continuously. If you are okay, this is the arterial forceps. I know all of you know regarding this one. Hold the arterial forceps in the exactly center of this needle. Lock it. Use the wet thread for the stitching. Okay. What you should stitch first instance, you should stitch the arteries connected to the testis. Why you are stitching the artery? What is see here, you can remove this. See here, all of you can see this is the artery connected to the all of you are seeing this thread. Now you can see.
It supplies the blood to the gonad.
Here, this one. This is not. This is as I hold this epididymal structure, but here you can see this is the artery. Okay. That artery you can tag it first. Hold the needle. Open the lock of your arterial forceps. Drag it. Take one turn. One more tag you can perform. Keep your thread along with the needle in the petri lights is having alcohol, and you can after its tagging you can hold the testis and you can cut the epididymal part. This is the fat materials you are this is the epididymis. Okay. Keep the organ in a petri plates having the wet filter paper. Don't allow the organ to dry. Okay. Now what we should do? Put all the organs inside the body by using blunted forces. Okay. This is first unilateral orchidectomy is
Well.
okay. If you want, examiner has asked the bilateral, then go ahead with one more testis removal. Okay, you can check the question what they have asked. It is unilateral, only one testis you should remove, you stitch the inner layer and outer layer. If it is bilateral, once again you can go for the one more testis. So one more layer.
ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
Just push the one more testis. Both the testis is connected to the accessory organs.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Same. Once again you can repeat. Take the needle and thread. Holding the needle is very, very important. Okay. Exactly center of the needle you can hold and lock it the arterial forces. Hold the testis. Once again you can insert all fat bodies and epidermis inside the body. Okay.
ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬಿಡೋಕೇನು ಸ್ಟಿಚ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕಾ?
If at all you have any blood out of that particular region, you can thoroughly wash it, clear that blood. Don't allow excess flow of blood to that particular animals. Okay. Once again you can here see the stitching method. Here you have cutted the both the layers. One is inner layer, more is outer layer. Both the layers you can stitch. Okay, hold like the inner layer like this, stitching. Okay, if needs one more stitch is you can perform for the inner layer. Maximum 3 stitches. If necessary you can make the second one. Here I hope it is not necessary. Okay, you can take outer layer. Two tag is very essential. Okay,
stitch ಕೊಡು.
okay, remove all your waste materials, threads as well as the cotton band pellets. Keep in one petri plate. Keep neat in your operating table. Okay, wash the incision layer. You can make free from blood. Okay, this is the bilateral within 2 to 3 minutes. Keep all your instruments in the anesthetic sterilizing beaker, and keep neat. And one more thing is organs you should kept in this petri plates that should be wet in their conditions. Cover the organ with and show it to the examiners for your incision position, how much stitches you have done. How much stitches you have done now? 1 for the inner layer, 1 for the 2 for the outer layer. Okay, maximum 3 stitches. Don't take too much incision position. If it is incision position is it's higher, then that needs the more stitches. Okay, and recovery time of that particular animal is also takes more. So within 2 to 3 minutes the animal will wake up. Show it to the examiners. If your animal is in the live in the conditions, you will get the full materials. And see the organ also. If your removed organs is free from tissues, adherent tissues. Okay, here is there no any tissues, only the 2 testes is left. This is the, if at all this blood is like this, if it is there, you can change the filter paper and put one more filter paper inside. As much as possible you should keep your table neat. That shows your neatness as well as your